muscular man for discreet pushing and pulling. I'm not above being related. I kinda got one. Right, Lois? Right? So, Chris, good day at the office?
Hello, Dr. Mentions. Hello, Dr. Mentions. Sorry about the noise. Okay, let's see what jobs there is. Hello, Phenom99. How have your days been? We're going to go to Nevada all the way to British Columbia, where you're free to hate yourself. But hopefully it's not 3 bloody coaches. Oh, I'm not pulling that thing. Okay, it's a combine harvester thing that's all the way at the end of the lorry, which is weird. Oh, it's oversized, look. Hence the sign. Hello, Anna Arm 3 Productions. It's going shite. It's shitey day. And everyone goes, oh shit, it's one of them miserable streams. I'm not watching this. Where's the freaking way out of here? Oh, I see. Oh my god, look at this. Why have we got this sort of triple decker thing going on when we're only pulling one thing? Your week's worse every week. My week is sucked again. It's like, I don't get a break, you know. Usually days are balanced out, you know. Bad stuff is balanced out by good stuff. Why is this fella sweeping the field? Hey Laurie, I'm sweeping the field. Hey Polly, I'm sweeping the field. That's like a really boring UFO, what do they call it? What do they call them? What do they call them things UFOs put in fields? Wheat rings? What do they call them? Hello, depressed Dr. Ling. I'm depressed too. Sorry, it's not worse than someone going, oh, I've got problems too, so I'm not going to do it. How come this doesn't stay like this in every truck? That's a pain. Oops, hold on. There we go. Let's just look. Sorry, Family Guy's too loud. I've got my glasses on Wednesday and I having to clean it all the time. Glasses suck. I got glasses when I was 4 and I've never got used to them. Now I'm 104 and I've never got used to them. They suck. They fall off your nose. Try contact lenses, then they just don't work for me. Just what, you know, everything you see is really crap. Plus it's like having a small chemical laboratory in your kitchen or bathroom or wherever else you leave it. So I thought we'd truck. Point of view, Paul is a train. This truck feels like a train, look at it. There's a combine now. Why has it got this? Why is this? Oh my god, I'm all up this. Why is this bit hanging off the back? What's that for? In case anyone wants to hop on. It's an oversized load, but it doesn't have to be. Is the guy who's an actual truck driver, is he on? Because I need advice here. Here's my question. What the F? Take a picture, put it on every social media and say, what the F? And we'll get an answer. We'll get an answer from the... See if we can get an answer from the most famous trucker in the world. BJ and Bear. If he's still alive. Bear's probably not alive. But everyone... cover your ears, I'm going to move the microphone. There you go. Look, there's a... That's a nice place to live. But the internet's shit. I nearly went, who's James Paul? Look, there's a... Is that supposed to be a Coke, I think? Does someone control that? Is there a company you have to deal with? You have to pay to put your advert right there on the... halfway up a hill. Hello Antonio Muniz. Hello Kia Nick Romano Maggers. Hello Soda Oranges. Anyone on this? DragonNet 307. Hi, how are you guys? I thought you said someone else there. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it sometime. But I haven't. I'm so glad no one asked for a threequel anymore. Now all they ask is, watch Soda or Fallout. Is this... Microphone's picking up stuff even though I've turned my speakers down. What you playing, depressed Dr. Lane? You know what I got the other day? I've forgotten. Why am I picking up noise? My speakers aren't on loud or anything. Am I heavy breathing? The fan's not on? Yeah, it's Family Guy. I've turned it down a bit more. I got steep. The snowboarding thing. And I got car sick. And at first I thought, oh, maybe it's just like I had a drink the night before. But no, I played it later on and I actually got car sick. And anyway, I hadn't played it long enough so I could get my money back. So I got my money back off of the Steam, which was good. Couldn't believe it. I thought I was going to enjoy that. I loved SSX. I loved that on the old PlayStation. sorry, there is more to that. We get car sick in cars. Well, hang on, I'm starting sentences and then veering off onto something else. My 3 weeks of shite would be instantly made better if Command and Conquer, not Command and Conquer, Carrier Command 2 came out. Yep, they're remaking Carrier Command. And I can't wait, it's in my Steam wish list. Even though I have no idea when it's going to come out. And I'm not talking about that Carrier Command Gaia missions, whatever the hell that thing was. That had all this weird backstory and stuff and books and stuff. It's like, what the fuck? And I'm not talking about that. They're remaking it and it's great. I mean, the original was great, I loved it. Never won it, never even finished a game. I just loved sailing around and sorting out, taking over islands, and I think I only very occasionally saw the enemy carrier. Great game though. Yeah, car sick. I remember my brother got Doom for his Mega Drive. I want to say Mega Drive. I think I just like to say Mega Drive. It's beautiful out here. You Americans are really lucky. With your slowly generating textures on the mountains. I was watching him playing it. It's Christmas, and he got this, and I was watching him playing it, and suddenly I felt as sick as a dog. And what the fuck's this? And I realised it's because, they don't have a lot of, they don't make it smooth motion or anything in games like that. Because I'm watching someone else playing it, I was sick as hell. I've got an L playing first person shooters as well. But it's not been a problem recently. I never thought I'd get that from Steep. Really disappointed. It was going cheap and I thought, right, I'm going to get it. Let's look at the comment. Right, Antonio Nunes, hello. He had a strange dream of Shed 17 being underground and thousands of clone Thomases being made, and they were walking giant skeletons that they had their smoke box not falling off. Sounds like my one-time idea for a threequel, which I never did. Obviously I never did, you'd probably have known about it if I'd done. Why is the road here? What? What? Look, it's telling me to go this way. GPS is effed. Actually, I could probably load up here as long as I don't hit the petrol station. I fell asleep this afternoon and I dreamt, what was it? Somebody was making something, they wanted some music tracks that I had on a video, and I think some models and stuff, but it was, for some reason I couldn't find the music tracks, and for some reason I was in a massive hurry to get them, and I just absolutely panicked and I couldn't find them, and searches and stuff wouldn't work, and when you just like panic or you're terrified and you don't know why. You know what I used to have terrifying dreams about? Telephones. Just a phone, a household phone, landline phone ringing, and then a voice at the other end going, hello, 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 hello. That scared the crap out of me. What the hell's that about? If you look that up in a book, like a book of psychology or something, it probably says Paul's mental. Anyway. You pressed up till he was playing Return to Freddy's. I don't like scary games. Holy fuck! Sorry, just kidding. Down Dimension made a Thomas model, but it has a bloody face and the wheels are 3 legs. Wow. Tweet it, and at me, and I want to see it. Please. Please. Not demanding. Film night. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to the Thomas model. Keenan Romano Magus says Tintin was created during Hergé's time in Nazi-occupied France. I like the way you're using the whole name for Nazis there. Makes you sound like you're a bit of a neo-Nazi. Sorry, but it might be. I like Tintin. I used to have loads of books of Tintin. My brother had loads of books of Tintin. He actually got me the full set. They're like these books with, and the pictures are smaller, which is a little bit hard to read. But it's a full set, apart from the early ones that were a bit racist. They weren't all done in Nazi-occupied France. He did them over decades. But yeah, there was. I love them. The detail on them. Flight 714, yeah, that's one of the later ones. It's the detail in them is brilliant. The proboscis monkey looking like the bad guy. Bit of 99 gets car sick almost all the time, yeah. I do, certain places I go to. Dan, the guy that went, no. When he lived at home, he lived in this town that was like in the middle of nowhere. It was kind of like a Deliverance kind of thing. And I used to get lifts there to see him. And those roads were really windy country roads. I won't say where, obviously. I don't want to give away his identity. And yeah, and then sometimes I get a lift off him. And he just knew the roads so well, he would just drive them like a maniac. And I'd be like nearly throwing up. He used to have migraines and stuff as well. M99 was sick. And had testing, but it was just called good, just called good. I never had a test yet. Hello, Souls Soda. Oh look, there's a parachute guy. I thought I could see the plane then, but it's actually a bit of Sophie sneeze on my monitor screen. There's another one. Yes, Paul, fascinating. I think we'll just watch these guys. They're gonna hit each other. I think they're just float in a loop. They don't land or anything. Oh my god, that was a bit of an abrupt change of direction, obviously. They didn't expect someone like me to stop and watch them, and now I can't see this one. Nope. Damn it. I can't really reverse. Oh, this guy's coming back. I bet this guy's coming back. So there he is. Really, Paul, this is so exciting. I'm so glad I tuned in. Maybe I'll put the kettle on and come back in half an hour. I'm in Nigeria and I'm still using this accent. Sorry. Antonio Muniz, yes, he's got the right idea. Fascinating, Paul. Thanks for sharing that. Somehow, I don't think Paul's ever gonna be fighting Floyd Mayweather famous. I'm so glad you do live streams, Paul. Because it really helps me sleep on a night. I could be one of them sleepheads, couldn't I? Just record myself talking for 3 hours and you just play it back. Oh, I can't sleep. I'll put my podcast on and you plug it in, stick the headphones in, and it's just me going, so let's see what's in the paper. Oh, I could have sworn I got that crossword puzzle right. Well, there you are. And you'll be just like, oh my god, Fidem99's in a coma. Wake up, man, wake up. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. 99. He's been listening to this. Dun dun dun! Oh my god! Podcast! He has to be made illegal! Paul, what the hell are you talking about? It's been a bad day. I had to buy a new fan yesterday, bloody yeah. I have a fan here, I had to turn it off because it blows on the microphone. I've got a couple of desk fans, like silent ones, just for the house. So one's on the name, one's on the desk. That's a my carbon. Now I bought one of them, and it's really good, really quiet. But then I got a second one, same thing, and it made a noise as it was going left to right. So I sent it back and got a. Oh, what's the other make? Anyway, I like the other one, Meaco, Meaco. I like that one better because it's got, I think, 11 speed settings, so the lowest one isn't too powerful. You know, if you just want to draft, it's nice. Highly recommend it. I've got some tower fans as well, but they're a little bit noisy. I like me little quiet desk fans. I've just got a little coffee table in the other room, so when I'm watching telly, it's just like, just cool, you know. It's cool. Oh, I'm so glad I tuned into this, Paul. That's fantastic. Guys, you're having trouble sleeping, you know, if you're nervous, student or whatever, just put Paul on. Oh, like the electric one or handheld ones. DragonNet 307's wondering about the fans, I think. I've got a little USB handheld one as well. It comes with its own little stand it sits in. I'll leave it on for Sophie when I go to work, because the sun comes through. The sun starts shining through the back windows, the back room windows, and then goes round. Now I don't have there's not another house. I don't have a neighbour on one side, and that's the side the house is the sun's shining on, sort of midday. And then it shines through the front windows, so the house is like a greenhouse. Oh shit, here we go. What? Why would I even take this route? Hello, pressed to guess. I used to throw up more when I was I used to throw up more in cars when I was a kid. I couldn't use a phone or anything. Probably not so much now either in a car or anything, or a train or anything, because I get headaches from looking at the phone screen and then looking out the window. I can't use a phone and look at the TV because I just can't focus. I need an eye test. I'm not an eye test. I'm like 2 years late for an eye test. But yeah, it's a nightmare. I need to. How do I turn the? Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at that. Right. Southern West Railway, hello, you're eating pasta. Not pasta, pasta. Right, here we go. Can you try and pronounce the name? Mehdi Sadagda Medi Sadagda. I'm assuming that's wrong. You might have to like sound it out, you know, spell it phonetically, as they say. Mehdi, is it? Mehdi Sadagda. Oh shit. I hate how Quagmire hates Brian. It's not fair. Finna 99 says Mr. and Mrs. 99. Oh, I see. Sorry, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. 99. There you go. Solar Orange is making a business. What are you doing? You're selling something, providing a service. Maybe I could send people to sleep. That could be a service. Maybe people would pay for podcast. And it's just me talking. What do they call that when you like talk really calmly and boringly? And for some reason, some people like that. Sorry, Prestigus, I wasn't making fun of the pasta. I thought you were just being silly. Pasta. All thoughts about sick and other stories. Nobody's crashed yet, Finham 99. Although I have I have taken this massive bit thing round a rather difficult corner. If you want to fall asleep, just put on a show called Rail Away. Right, what do I watch it on? Is it on YouTube? Oh look, there's Road Stop Guy. I'd absolutely shit myself if he turned and waved then. I think if I made this game, I would definitely have made him wave. I would have literally had to go, sorry guys, and come back 10 minutes later because I'd shit myself. Probably shouldn't have just said that on YouTube. Paul's on my list of top 10 YouTubers. I think you need to watch more YouTubers. Watch Red Letter Media, it's dead funny. I know I keep talking about it, but... And... What else do I watch? I don't watch many. Oh, I've already got Boredom, Sway. Sorry. Who's your top 10 YouTubers, Finham 99? Who's everyone's top 10 YouTubers? Or top 5, maybe? Now, do I dare pass this? When I've got the longest... When I'm actually pulling a train. It's a road train. Oh shit. Hey train! Hey train, like the wrestler. I'm the hey train. I did not know Southern West life is a never-ending cycle. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'd love to tell you things get better, but they don't. But I'm sure things will get better. Look, there's a advert of how to divorce. Crap, you weren't joking. Joking about what? Me boring people to death? About the club. Sorry, you've lost me. Club? I have a short memory. But I can drive like a maniac. This is nice, isn't it? Out in the middle of nowhere. America's great. You can get lost in the wilderness and actually die. If you get lost in the countryside in the UK, all you got to do is walk in a straight line and you'll find a road in about 10 minutes. It's so boring. Or a farm. When I was doing live action, you could not find just a secluded area to film something. There'd always be farmers going past. came across something really weird once. We were driving up this mountain, or this hill. We had to find a high spot, so we had to come off the road. And we found a car and a van, they parked together, and they were sort of talking, and as we drove past, they just sort of stopped and looked at us like they were up to something really dodgy. And don't know what they were doing, but it was really weird. Hello, that's Sonic Sky. I was asking everyone who the top 10 or top 5 YouTubers were, and no one answered. Nobody answers unless I talk about Thomas. And I'm pulling the longest. I'm pulling a road train. Look at it. The biggest thing ever. That's got to be the biggest thing you've ever seen on the internet for now. Oh, do you like Thomas? Well, it's funny you should say that. What a weird coincidence. I have no top 10. Alright. Top 10. Top 10. Top 10 favourite top 10s. Oh, Paul, you're just being bloody stupid. Uh-oh. Southern West Railway says, yee. Oh, ree. I need to buy a printer, guys. Any advice on printers? I do like the idea of these eco tank ones that, hang on, where's the weigh station? Bloody hell, look at that. Why is there that weigh station? And now I've missed that turn off, and apparently I can turn up here, so that's bloody stupid, isn't it? I'm not weighing over there on the right when I can go this way. And also, why did that truck do this? Look, why did he go off that way and then go this way? Well, I'm cutting him up, I don't care. I'm not even looking. Oh, shit. Yes, he stopped. Top 10 polls with truck crashes. Well, definitely when I went off the side of a bridge in an American truck. Remember, it was about 15 minutes before I could get back on the road, and I speeded it up and put it on Switch, I think. That's definitely top 1. Maybe the time I drove off the road to look at a dog and couldn't really get back. That was quite amusing. Oh no, the one where I was reading someone's comments about you forgot the rule of something. There was some kind of rule that I'd forgotten. Probably something to do with Thomas. Paul, you forgot the rule about... Oh, excuse me. I'd have a drink. You forgot the golden rule of crash. That's definitely a favourite of mine. That's funny. Sorry, I'm watching Family Guy. Adam West wants his night out to be memorable, so he shoots a fella. I'll tell you what I watched today. Speaking of airplane, Naked Gun 2. It's just come on. Shouldn't they? I don't get that. Does anyone get that when Robert Loggia shouts, "Not okay"? That's a shame he died not long after that Independence Day sequel when he looked really withered and old. Top 10 worst shows. Undercover Boss. I have a top, I think, 5 TV shows I hate the most, although a couple of them aren't made anymore, so maybe they don't apply. So you don't like undercover boss? I'd like to see that where I fucking work. Oh, I'm actually your boss and now you're fired. Oh, thanks. Top 10 things Fictional 99's on an airplane. Okay, number 1. Shit in the sink. Number 2. Punched an air hostess. Number 3. Open the door. Number 4. Banged on the pilot, the cockpit door and shouted Allahu Akbar. Just kidding. Number 5. Chatted up the female air security guy, whatever they call them, you know, those people who pretend to be passengers, but fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! 10% damage. Damn it. Damn, you can't really get... The lights aren't very powerful. Hello, Normal Chow. I think that's a new name for us. A new visitor to us. Fictional 99 commits several war crimes. Did you? I thought we should... Oh, I shouldn't even be talking to you. I always pictured you as quite a, you know, sort of laid back young chap, but you can't forget the war crimes, mate. That's terrible. I hope they take you to The Hague for your war crimes. What's in the cinema? Compsognation. Compsognation? The hell's that? Mr. Fix-It. Solar Engine's second least favourite programme is Jordan Simpsons. Oh, Modern Simpsons, I get it. Yeah, New Simpsons. You can't even watch it in the background. It's just dull and meh now. Top 10 times I insulted a popular person. Top 10 worst things that happened to Southern West Railway in his life. QWQ. Top 10 worst Family Guy episodes. Number 1 for me, that O.J. Simpson one. There's something really poor about that, including a full Conway Twitty song, like the whole song. That's just lazy. Least favourite? No, I'm not gonna say that one. I know I've said it before, I'll say it again. Top 5 most hated TV programmes ever. Hold on, let me think what's number 5. Hang on, let me remember what they are. Okay, I think there's 4. Number 4. Top Gear. The old one with them 3 arseholes. They shouldn't be allowed. Don't remember that episode, Tiger Diamond, and welcome aboard. You seem to be a new face here. Number 4. Oh yeah, Top Gear. With the old arseholes. Who just shouldn't have... Jeremy Clark shouldn't even be allowed a fucking voice on television. Number 3. Jeremy Kyle. That guy is the worst parasite in the world. I mean, he's got parasites as his guests, the worst people in the world as his guests, but he is the worst person ever. Because he's just like... If people are fairly reasonable, they might be scumbags, but they might be... They might be quite sort of reasonable people, and he makes them... He riles them up and he makes them argue and stuff. Absolute arsehole. Shouldn't have been cancelled, they should have been shot. And number 2, loose women. I'm nothing against women, but you see when I put the brakes on there and in the wing mirror, look, it got all spooky. Watch. Ready? Right, look in the right wing mirror. I shall do it this way. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, it's reverse. Okay. Sorry. And so it's 4 people sitting at a table, and none of them have an expert opinion. It's just 4 people talking. I mean, I can do that at fucking work. Number 1, I forgot what it's called. Mrs. Brown's Boys. Worst thing to happen to telly ever. Total fight. Where is the good comments? You don't? Okay. Solar Engine's 3rd least favourite programme is the Thunderbirds reboot. Yeah, I gotta kind of agree with that. If you knew the world was ending one week and you got a wish to wish for, whatever you want, what do you wish for? A fully working spaceship that was big enough to put everyone I know in. Like a Starship Enterprise, and we just travel around space, having a laugh. And every now and then I grab the tannoy and go. Yeah, it's a fella dressed as a lady. I mean, fair enough, you know. The Australian fella does that, and that's quite funny. Whose name escapes me. But he surrounds himself with his own family, and then surrounds himself with his family, and because it's not very funny, they all laugh along to his jokes. So he says, I'll say something in an Irish accent and maybe swear. And then the rest of the cast have to look at each other and go, ain't he funny? So like, oh, it's pathetic. It's like them. I hate them people who they do that sort of laugh at their own jokes because they know they're not really that funny. So I say something like, you know, oh, film 99, been on a plane again. That thing, you know, that sort of breathing in thing. You know, I've said something a bit smug. That thing. I fucking hate that. You can tell I'm not funny because I do this at the end of sentences. I have this twat at work who he always wants to try and start a conversation. He always does a sort of "I'm tired" blow. You know, sort of, whew, I'm tired, I'm going to start chatting now. You walk past and just, and you think, it's a pandemic on, stop blowing in my face, you fucking old prick. There's other twat as well, he'll sit in the staff room and he'll be on his phone trying to find funny stuff, and he'll be trying to start a conversation by doing this laugh. He's got a very resonant nose, so it's like and you think, oh shut up, what the fuck are you gonna do? And then it takes forever to tell you something. So for example, Keanit Romano Maga's just said he hates the Bob the Builder reboot. Now this guy would take 5 minutes to say that, so you know, so, oh well, yeah, a couple of years ago, well they did there was a program. It was a Bob the Builder thing, and it used to be like, you know, it was models that were real, and they move them about. Now it's they changed the theme tune. Next time he does it, I'm going to pick up the TV remote and just click it on him and go, I'm trying to fast forward you. Everyone's spooked. Oh, I was spooked by my lighting. Very good. That Sonic guy hates the duality of man. That's one of his top 10 hates there, apparently. Oh, if that Sonic guy would wish for the world to end today. Oh, I would wish for the world not to end. That's a good one. So then it says, 4 Foxes, The War of the Worlds. I tried to watch this thing on Disney Plus the other day. It was like a War of the Worlds series, but I think it was like half English, half French. It was garbage. And it had that actor I really hate. I've forgotten his name. I'll get back to me. Just smug actor who for some reason I just don't like. What's he called? He was the devil in that Arnold Schwarzenegger film, End of Days. And for some reason I couldn't even tell you why, I just can't stand him. Oh, this is a spooky place. Hey. Woo! Right. Look! Animals! Let's look at the comments. How long you must drive in kilometres? Not sure what you're saying. You telling me to switch to kilometres? Oh shit. Sorry guy, I was looking at the animals. I think he's got his hazards on. I think he's in trouble. No, he's setting off. He's alright. He was stopping off to make hooch out in the forest there. So the sheriff don't get him. That's supposed to be Dukes of Hazzard. Never mind. Boss Hog. Right, top. 10 weirdest moments in Roblox. Could probably do that from the one time I played it. 5. The Thomas reboot. Everyone hates Thomas reboot. That actually could be my 5th one. Laugh tracks away making unfunny jokes funny. Yeah. I don't mind laugh tracks on like Father Ted and stuff that's actually funny. Yeah, Mr. Brown does have a live audience. It's still pathetic. They do this joke that this comedian did on his sitcom decades earlier, where you know the stage has lots of different sets on it, but they kind of make the joke up like, oh no, I forgot something, I'll have to run back, and it's like, oh, that's pathetic. There's no, it's crap. It's crap. Let's stop even talking about it. I'm starting to think Paul doesn't like his job. Whoa! You only just figured that out now? Yeah. Bob the Builder reboot looks like trash. How did you predict season 25? We did, didn't we? Oh, and that, the intro, yeah. That's actually a good point. That almost makes me want to change the titles to PC Adventures. But we did predict it on these streams, didn't we? That this is the way all kids' TV shows are going, and this is what they'll do with Thomas, because it's lazy. How did you... Alright, Ox did a modern take on War of the Worlds, but replace tripods with those creepy miniature robots on legs. What? You don't mean that old series that was like a spin-off of the 50s film, do you? And it only lasted like about one season, I think. You know, it's one of these where it's like an alien invasion, but it's just people walking around. You know, you never see like tripods or anything. There was a British War of the Worlds. I never saw it. It's fairly recent. I never saw it actually, but it looked like it might have been quite good. You know, but it was set in the past. You know, set when the book was written. I'm trying to avoid making a joke about going into Pendleton, so I won't. He's like, Roblox, I did, yeah. I'm just feeling a bit fed up today, so I thought I won't put it on today. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're going to do more Roblox. Yeah, we'll do requests. Defo. Definitely interested in what the viewers have made, rather than other people's stuff. Although the Titanic was really good. That Project G1 game was good. If you've never watched the 50s War of the Worlds film, you really should. It's an absolutely cracking film. Modern take of War of the Worlds. Now I saw some on Disney. That must be that then, because that would be Fox. But it was part French. I was very drunk when I watched it. Oh really, Paul? What a surprise. But so I don't remember it that well. But Gabriel Byrne, that was it. For some reason I don't like him. It's not an Irish thing. He just annoys me. But it's one of these things. It's all talk and you don't see anything. And I was just like, oh, screw this. Yeah, screenshots of the game. Therefore, Southern West Rail. Oh, I know that reference. Mary Poppins, y'all. See, I'm with it. Have you seen Brightburn? It's a real. It's kind of like a real. It's got a clever idea, but it's like it's a clever horror idea, but the idea is better than the actual film. Sounds like something I've made, actually. Yeah, it's a bit of a missed opportunity. But anyway, at the end of it, it's got that guy, that purple head guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm terrible with actor names. It'll come to me in a sec. And he's doing like this podcast thing, this YouTube thing, and he's talking about... He's like a conspiracy theorist, and there's all this footage of this Superman character blowing things up in this town, Brightburn. And he's saying, there's something going on, people! And... oh, what's the actor called? That's going to bug me forever now, that. And it's like, why is he only in this bit during the end titles? It's like... could they only afford him for a day or something? Or was this like a viral trailer thing before the, viral marketing before the film come out or something? Or are they setting up a sequel? It's a good idea, but kind of missed opportunity. Plus, the current Superman seems to be a lot more evil than that horror film. I could take you without breaking you, which is more than you deserve. It's like, what? Christopher Reeve won't say that. What's the actor called? Oh, God, that's annoying. Don't tell me it's... all engines go as animation, that's decent. Well, I mean, it's... it's still animated, it just seems to be so lazy, Imagine if they just, absolutely just shocked everyone and brought out... but there's one of them mobile swimming pools from The Simpsons. That's what we need. What was I saying? Imagine if they just did, like, got the models out, rebuilt the sets and everything, and just made it live action, just shocked everyone with an actual quality program again. Were there any books? Were there any original Reverend books that were never done in live action? What about doing that? Tries to read comments whilst taking an awkward corner. Got some speed up now, guys. Took my happy pills. I took them before I started this. My head was starting to go a bit... I want a sequel for the horror Justice League. I want a sequel for that Justice League film, because the film's really good. That 4-hour one's really good, or at least a lot better. I wish they'd carry on with it. The Batman movie sounded good as well, the one they were planning, but I don't think that's going to happen now. Wish I could play Batman in a film. That'd be terrible. Be British Batman. Hello, I'm Batman. Have to use the robot voice and a heavily padded suit. Excuse me. Do you like Transformers? Not the films. They are nonsense. I mean, to be fair, But sometimes I put them on just because it's astounding just how fucking mental they are. I mean, the animation is just like, what? It's, you know, it's like crazy over the top. I couldn't even imagine how to, you know, do something that complicated, a 3D animation. I was in Curry's one day, and they had, it was a clip from, not the last Transformers, the one before, I think. And it showed one of these Transformers transforming. He was turning into a gun and he was firing, and it's like, it's a really complicated thing. But the TV was showing it in 4K at 60 frames. And it's just like, whoa. I mean, the films are still chaos and what the hell's going on, like, but when you see stuff in that detail, it's just like, Jesus Christ. No wonder they need, like, giant, you know, giant buildings full of processors to do this sort of stuff. If I try to render something like that, I'd probably be take a day to do a frame, if that. They outsource, and there's a lot of British special effects companies do 3D stuff and that, but they have to like outsource the rendering online. Now the big studios in America, they built their own like render farms, these giant buildings, because they don't want to be showing their special effect shots. They don't want to be sharing them online in case someone hacks them. You know, someone's working at a render farm company and decides, oh look, it's a Star Wars scene, I'm going to share this with everyone on the internet. I like the Bumblebee film, that was surprisingly good, and the Transformers looked like the Transformers. I had a party once around here, and I ended up putting Transformers the movie, which is the 86 film, on, and surprisingly I was able to name every single Transformer. This is from my past. I had quite a collection when I was a kid. That's Ironside, Ironhide, that's Bumblebee, that's Soundwave, that's Ravage, that's blah, 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 all this, and I was like, oh my god, I know every single Transformer. What a thoroughly useless, not hive of information my head is. Apparently the original Thomas and Percival, do you reckon someone's got them in their attic or in their cellar or something, and just like never, I don't know what the beeping there, it's a fucking game. I was supposed to way over there. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, I was reckon someone's just kept them. I reckon someone worked on it, thought I'm going to have these. When they switched to CJ, I just reckon they went, right, fuck it, I'm going to have these. And now just doesn't tell anyone because they know they'll get, like, well, maybe not arrested, but fined. Try to read comments. Books that were not adapted for TV, mountain engines and very old engines. Well, they are. Could do them, you know. Do some of the stories that were never done and just do them as real life again. I'm telling you that Disney needs to buy out Thomas. Thomas is a big franchise wasted on Mattel. I could work for Disney. I'd be like, oh, you should buy this and buy that and buy t'other. What are you? I'm Paul Man. Oh, I must be something else. Paul Man with the power of alienating all his workmates. Being fat and unpleasant and managing to screw up his whole day doing the stupidest of things. And driving like a lunatic. Sorry. Tintin film, yeah, it's very different from the books, that Tintin film. It was good though, it was quite clever. Things like when they do, you know, there's like a big motorbike chase and they're going across, and they've got to build all that, you know, all that area to drive through and that. That's kind of what impresses me about the Thomas films, because they've got to be moving. Hello, antivirus. That's a new name to our streams. Look, we found Seattle. Do you know Seattle was used for Metropolis in Superman 3? And then the next film, it was Milton Keynes. Bizarrely. All that big comedy scene at the start of Superman 3 was shot here. Wow, well, this is taking us right into the middle of it, isn't it? This was the home of grunge. I wasn't a big fan. Yeah, they never did another Tintin, did they? Wasn't it supposed to be Peter Jackson made one and Steven Spielberg made the other, so it can't have been that big, because they never made the next one. But I liked them. I liked that one. It was good. It was good. It was good. No. Felt like we got through Seattle a bit too quick then. God, I wish we could have something like this where you drive through an actual real roads and real buildings and stuff. What if you made this game, but they made it totally open for people to make their own places? So you could do it in the UK, and people can just make their own buildings and stuff. You'd have to have a fixed set of textures and stuff, because you couldn't just have unlimited numbers of textures in the game. It'd just fill up your hard disk. Actually, it's probably still impossible. Never mind. Oh, I feel a bit sick now. Oof. It's a nice old car. Let's look at the comments. Paul plays Slendy Tubbies 3. Yeah, the Transformers in the shows look like shredded metal bunch. I'm not sure which shows. But the films, they just look like, they don't look anything like the actual Transformers, which is a shame. But the Bumblebee film did. Yeah, the Cybertron scene was good. Here we go, there's a way station up here. I remember what we do at the way station. Everyone has to go away. Paul, that's the stupidest joke ever. I know. Way to the Paulmobile. To the Hinden Balls. Hello, Dragon Net 307. I feel like I already said hello, but that's not a problem. Who's your favourite Tintin character? I don't know. Captain Haddock is always pissed off with people. There's that absolutely brilliant photo, that frame when he, that Bianca Castafiore, the singer, comes to visit him, and as she sets off, she goes, I'll be sure to visit again. And Captain Haddock pulls his fucking face, just like, ah! You know, this sort of murdering mind horror face, and dead funny. Yeah, I gotta say Captain Haddock. Plus, you'd love to be Captain Haddock, don't you? He got that mansion. You know, that was just handed to him. Just because of his relatives. That big fucking mansion, wouldn't you love that? I'd turn like a couple of rooms into studios and do live action films again. Could build a massive model railway in one room, right? And start doing live action again. And every now and then, just for a laugh, you see this giant hand pushing an engine along or something. Rolly's gone low budget, and this giant hand pushes him along, and Rolly just looks at the camera like, well, doesn't make a sound, does he? So just sort of. Aladdin 5, Jafar answers the censors. Do you know, when Disney were renewing their contract with Pixar, one of the deals they tried to put in it was that they could make straight to DVD Pixar sequels, which Pixar had no say in what would happen in them. Like, so they could have done like Wall-E is a straight to DVD sequel, and they'd have no say in what happens in it or anything. They wouldn't be animating it, it'd be done like cheap. Whoop. You remember when they brought out their old classic animated movies out, Disney, and because they weren't widescreen, because they just weren't made that way, they did stuff, they added, so they wouldn't have black borders on the sides, they added like classic artwork and stuff to the sides, and it changed with the scenes and that. Can't tell if that was a good idea or not, I never watched them, but what's happening here? Hey, we're gonna make our hooch now, boy. Yeah, boy, we're gonna make our hooch. Yeah, then we're gonna put our white hoods on, and we're gonna chase round those people we don't want round here. Yeah, that's right, boy. Actually, two of them are women. Well, we can still do that. Is that a DeLorean? Ah, no. Damn it. I never cared for Back to the Future. Let's look at the comments. Not gonna lie, the Tintin movie was ugly as sin. Okay. Hello Nicholas Ortiz. I saw the picture of you walking away with your truck that's been crashed into a car. Cause of chaos over the traffic. What? You talking about my thumbnail? How to make the most laggiest game ever. Combine Train Simulator, Euro Truck, American Truck and GTA 5 together in one game. Can I suggest you need a PC upgrade? You don't have to spend a heck of a lot to get a competent computer that can run those games. GTA is not so demanding now. I got lucky because I wanted to build. I spent a lot on this computer because I wanted to animate and stuff. Oh, look at this bloody stock. I was about to say, why would they make me take this route, but they didn't, did they? I went to get petrol. Here we go. Now I'm screwed. Now I'm screwed. Come on. There we go. Quick to the polecopter. That'd be awesome. Remember the Peter copter? Yeah, it's funny that. How can you afford these things? Someone says, oh, Paul's Viz 2021. He's obviously not impressed with my recent production quality. Someone asked how PC... Oh, there it is. PC Benches. I'm sorry, I've had a shit 3 weeks and I just haven't done anything. Today's the first time I've done anything on it, but I did do some stuff today. Actually, I'm going to tweet it. I took a picture. How can I show it to all of you guys? Do you want to see? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Do you want to see bitch Paul? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my... Hold on. Hold on. Ah. There it is. I've messed with her face. I know I never got the red markings right, but it's okay. I think the wheels are a little bit off centre. I think the animation's gone a bit wrong, but it's a good picture, isn't it? I fixed her face. I made the face a bit better, and she's got proper 3D pupils now. I can't see the comments, so you might all be saying this is shit. There we go. Did everyone like that? You tried your best. That sounds like I didn't really like it, but you're doing okay. Even Disney made live action films that weren't good, they're just bad. I know I've got a sort of grim fascination with some of them. I know I've said this before, but if you've got Disney Plus, have a look for Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It's a 50s film. Sean Connery's in it before he was James Bond. But it's got the best special effects ever for the time. I watched it when I was a kid, and I was just like, how the hell are they doing these effects? Because it's like little small people, and then full-size people, obviously. And there was no join, there was no line, there was no bad effect going on or anything. I was just like, how the hell have they done this? And then I saw it was on there, and I was like, I've got to watch this, just see, if these effects were that good. And they still were. They were awesome. I had to look it up. It was all done in camera, like some of Lord of the Rings was, so you've got a full-size fella who's in the foreground, and then all the little people are all in the background, and they make it look as though they're looking at each other and stuff. But really, have a look at it. Even if you just fast forward to the effect shots, it's belting film. It's not a bad film either. I've got a weird fascination with the Return from Witch Mountain. It's a 70s or 80s film. The sequel one where they go to Los Angeles, not the one in the countryside. I think it's just because of the location. It's... Oh my god, shit! Fuck! Oh my god. That looked weird. That was different, that wasn't the same borders you normally have. It's weird. It's like a completely empty city, apart from the characters. Get out of the fucking way! Oh, fuck Sophie, you dirty fucking bitch! Come here. She's been in the train, she fucking stinks. Don't you run away, you come here. Oh, God. Anyway, I mean, you probably shouldn't watch it. It's like a sort of... But it's weird. It's like, it's Los Angeles, but it's all like really sort of bare and empty. It's weird. Oh, fucking hell, soft. Jesus Christ. It's because she's been sat here all day mooching for treats. Oh, God. Mooching for treats. And then she goes to the tray and absolutely stinks the whole house out. This is why I don't have a canary anymore. She's murdered like about 10 of them. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to it. You don't have more, pal. Oh, look. US government facilities. Oh, now I've got to fast forward through Family Guy. It's one of these where they play an entire pop video. And now the remote control doesn't work. Why is all technology shite? I'm sure you'll all agree with me here. I'm no Nick's guy will. Every single piece of technology anyone's ever owned is effed. Why don't they make stuff that works? Hey, I know, guys. How do we make our technology company successful? I know. Why don't we make everything that works properly? Really funny. The guy that's the board member that suggests it just gets a baseball bat on the back of the head, like Untouchables. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? I mean, that's really clever. I mean, that was all done by hand. You know, there wasn't any computer graphics or anything going on. All sort of composited the traditional way. What's this knob doing? Hey, bellend! I remember that coming out. It's really impressive. I mean, as a kid, I didn't have a clue what the plot was about. You know, never seen like Chinatown or anything. So I was just like, "What are you doing? Look, we're going to Canada. Hey, welcome to our country." What joke? Oh my God, what's going on? Why are we? What the fuck? Go forward, you stupid fuck! What happened there? Like we just got fucking launched backwards. Hey, welcome to our country. You better not cause any trouble. I don't know why I just changed to a South African accent there. Why did Southern West Railway say fuck? Was it my crash? I have seen Beavis and Butthead. I used to watch it on a Friday night on Channel 4 and the movie. Had a great night. I had a couple of friends around one night and we watched Beavis and Butthead the movie and Fifth Element. It's kind of a shame now that they just show Fifth Element on every channel and every streaming service and everything like a million times over, and it's just like spoilt it. Wait, where's the fucking Wayne thing? What? It's definitely on the map. Why is it? Is it on the map? Look, the way station is on the GPS, and it is supposed to be there, but it's not there. Maybe if I just stand on it, turn the engine off. Well, I don't have to turn the engine off, do I? I'm supposed to. Oh well, fuck it. That's not my fault. I didn't mind Beavis and Butthead. It was always interrupted by, like, music videos. I wasn't a big music fan at the time. Well, not a big metal music fan at the time. You fucker! Sorry. Sorry for the bad language. I'm too close. I'm too fast to stop for the red light. That's not my fault. Watched quite a few videos I liked actually when I used to watch music. But I remember he sang along to Morbid Angels, God of Emptiness. It's like death metal song, but then they sing at the end. It's like it was good. And they were big fans of Gore, weren't they? They were always like doing like it was like blood and guts special effects and stuff they did. Slow down before the lights change. Don't get there before the lights change. You'll have to stop. I'm pulling a heavy load for now. No, I'm going to move. Yay! How come there's no yellow? How come you Americans don't have yellow lights? Amber lights? You're all crazy. When did they go amber? Yeah. I can agree, thanks PS4 controller. Is someone called PS4 controller? I watched you do something to that effect with cartoons interacting with live action. Wow, that's pretty ambitious. I'm not saying just for you, I mean for anyone. That'd be incredibly ambitious. They even said when they finished Roger Rabbit they'll never do another one because it was that hard. But I'd never even imagined doing that. Did I ever have any ideas about doing something like that? No. No. I had this idea for a video once where I was in like a house and it was so crummy, it had spiders and stuff, and I started doing the whole Song of the South thing, zippity-doo-dah, like with the animals and stuff, but it's all insects and that. So it would have been sort of very crudely animated drawings of spiders and stuff. No, I can, actually, no. I used to try and do cartoony and stuff, but I was never any good at it. Nice bridge. I was never any good at it, but tablets, for drawing on, like tablets for PCs and stuff. Drawing tablets, I mean, it's so expensive. I don't know, like Jacob does stuff like that, and one of you guys did a drawing cartoon of me, didn't you, which is now my Twitter page. I can't remember who did it, sorry. It might be one of you guys, I'm not sure. And I was like, I'm actually curious how it was done. Uh-oh. There's a second one. Just in case you missed the first one. What an ideal time to check my Satisfactory. I used to work there. The Satisfactory. Did you get it? You get it? You get what I'm doing? You see what I mean? Let me just check. Oh, where the hell's it at? Don't mind me, guys. I'm just messing with something. I'll be right back with you. No, that's not it. Oh my god, my computer's full of like massive massive file size folders of temporary files and stuff that I don't need anymore, and I'm absolutely like filling up the computer. Miss me. Hang on. I don't believe it, I've lost that picture. Hold on. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, I've lost it. Fuck. Pictures. Is it in my pictures folder? No. All. No. Shit, I've lost my original file. Does it say on Twitter what it's called? Who did it? The fourth protocol's on Talking Pictures tonight. Good film. Sorry, I am going to... Hang on, where's my... Right, there's me. Okay, sorry guys, I've lost it now. What's this? Sonix has sent me a picture of two Thomases. Let's have a look here. Some screenshots from a Shed 17 game I'm working on. It's far from finished. It's one evil and one good. I'm the good one. I'm the evil one. Oh, there's more pictures. Nice rendering of Shed 17. There's old skeleton. There's old Too Big Thomas. I like the way there isn't that sort of plate there. It just goes into this creepy hole, and it's like you can't see what's in there, and then there's no way you'd ever sort of lean in to have a look or shine a torch because you just don't want to know what's in there. Creeps me out. Stuff like that. And there's a fantastic Thomas there. Thomas Skeleton Thomas. He's obviously been working hard. Oh, there you are. The glow must be something you do in Roblox then, is it? Because it's that's really good. Isn't it good, guys? Well done. I'm not making fun, it's good. Right, get on with the bloody trucking, Paul, will you? Yeah, alright. Don't stress me out. Good, isn't it? Right, where do we want to go? Well, we have to do a job. By the way, Family Guy does jokes about Mexican cleaning ladies, like as if their target audience has cleaning ladies and stuff. Like that when Krusty the Clown tries to identify with his fans by making jokes about his lazy butler, and they're like, no, play that down. Let's see what... Oh, F word. We're pulling another truck train. Also, absolutely no space to get out. Oh, this is going to be a disaster, guys. Stay tuned. And I'm putting the lights on now. I just don't want to be messing with them after. Full beam. Can we get out there? The answer is no. Oh, maybe I will, maybe even a little bit. Oh heck, this is going to be a disaster. This is charged. This must be a monitor. Just going by that, it looks like a monitor firm. I didn't check what we were pulling. Let's see. Let's take a look. That's not what we're doing now, is it? No, hang on. How do we... By the way, they're fighting on Family Guy, it's not me. What are we... Where can I see what I'm doing? Oh, quick job. Household appliances. There we go. Yeah, I figured it out. How come I have to set this every time? It's a bit annoying. We'll do. There we go. There we go. Can we just like cut right across here? No, it's a hill. Wow, look at this. Holy crap. Also, it's a very military looking security guy for a household electrics company. You're getting your fridge delivered broken, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, F6. Well done. God, that cat stinks. She won't jump up here now because she knows I'm going to wash her ass. By the way, I've got wipes up here. I don't do it the cat way or anything. Just in case anyone thought that. I know I'm on the wrong lane here, but I'm going to have to take a wide turn. Speaking of cats, we'll keep my sister's other cat, says Soda Oranges. Was it fun? Did he or she tear up the furniture or attack you while you were just watching the telly? Or constantly mooch like mine and then stink the place out with her ass? If I go in this lane, I'm screwed because... Oh wait, I can go over here. We cut across here. It's empty. We went to Las Vegas, there was roads like this. Like just really nice roads out in the middle of the desert. Really nice. We saw a bit of a Las Vegas freeway that was used for Lethal Weapon 4. Apparently it's cheaper to film your car chases in Las Vegas than it is in Los Angeles. Interesting fact. Really, Paul? That's really interesting. You think so? No, not really. God, it's so hard to get some speed up. Oh my god, I can't even judge. Oh, you dick, why are you fucking pulling back now? You arsehole. He just screwed me up there, didn't he? He should have got past me, so then I can, like, pull out. Nah. Rather than get stuck in that hard shoulder. Nah. Oh shit. You saw a few cars on the road today that looked like they had just had their primer and clear coat. I forgot about the paint. Oh, that's weird. Often thought a nice silvery car would just be nice. There's a rescue cat. Oh, she comes in and wakes you up. Sophie doesn't have free roam of the house when I'm in bed, because she'd just come and bug me. Actually, Leo, the cat I had before, was a real tough guy. He was very outdoorsy, lived with lots of people. Tough as nails. He'd go out in the snow. It was crazy. But he used to sleep on my bed when I was in bed. And one morning I was like, "There's something on my foot. What's that?" And I accidentally, I didn't kick him, but I pushed him off the bed with my foot. And he walked off, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And I'm terrified doing that to Sophie. I'd hate to do that to Sophie because she's much more of a good-natured softie, So I wouldn't want her sleeping on the bed. Anyway, she's an absolute fidget and she won't stay there. Like when she gets on your knee, she'll stay there for a while and then she's getting up and then coming back and getting up and coming back. It's a nightmare. So no, she doesn't have free roam. Also, she's scared of the duvet, the blanket. She'll only sit on a bed that doesn't have anything on it. You know what I mean? It's just the mattress. She'll only get up on the mattress. She doesn't like rugs either. Like, we used to have this sort of hairy rug that was in the living room, and she'd walk round it. She didn't like to walk on stuff like that. She didn't like getting on my knee if I had a dressing gown on. It took her a long time to get used to that. Anyway. No, I'd hate to do that like that to her. I don't give her free roam when I'm out either. She's got the kitchen, the front room, the back room, but she can't get into the hallway and get upstairs. I wouldn't want to come back home, walk through the front door and she runs out, She's not eager to get outside, but you never know, she's inquisitive. I'd hate for her to run out and get run over or something. It was quite feral, but it calmed down a lot. Good. I watch them, what they call on YouTube, Dodo, which I think their videos raise money for animal charities. Don't quote me on that. I think, but it's like rescue dogs and cats. It's absolutely horrible what's happened to them, but they usually have a happy ending. These poor dogs that just get abandoned and his skin goes bad and that, and they take a lot of care to get better and to trust people. They don't trust people. Yeah, it's good. It's not good because people shouldn't treat animals like that. But it's. Did you see the? It was a funny one. There's a woman who had rescued a beaver, and so it was living in the house with her, and it kept trying to make dams. I just thought that was brilliant. It was like picking up mops and mops and shoes and stuff and trying to make dams out. Just instinct, you know. Got to make a dam. So she was raising money to give it like a sort of outside area around the house. So there's like a little pond and wood and everything for it to hack up. What's that over there? Look at that. I like one of them arty things that the... Hey look, Pedro! See that? It's a film reference. What's it called? Napoleon Dynamite. It's a good film, that's funny. Highly recommend. That's like a ski ramp? Or is it a skateboard thing? What do you think that is? Do you think we can get across there? We should have uncoupled before we did this. What do you think that is? Well, Nicholas Ortiz, you know America. Some kind of... Is it like a water ramp, a water slide? When we got we rescued her and she had a lovely, wonderful life. That's the main thing. You know, someone's I'm like shit, but I should be nicer to Sophie. I'm mean to her. I feel mean now just because I got the wipes out to try and do a bump. I actually feel cruel. Oh my god, where the hell did you come from, you turd? Seriously, I looked there and I couldn't see anyone. You guys, unless it's Thomas or pets, you're not interested in anything else we talk about. I'm trying to figure out what that thing is. I keep asking Sophie if she wants to get a dog, but she just looks at me like, oh, no way, no. Couldn't get a dog, it's only me here, so couldn't leave dog on its own. You leave cats on their own, but not dogs. Speaking of landing on the paws, my Sophie is like the clumsiest cat in the world. She gets up on my desk and suddenly you hear like she'll bloody tumble off or hang on. It's fallen off before and then stuck a claw in my leg to try and get back up and you're like, ah, you fucker! Has really long claws because she doesn't go out, so... Oh, we've missed it. Damn. LNER Production's interesting, I suppose anything else like that. Yeah, I know. I was hoping to get some football people on when I was doing the Pro Evo streams, but... Well, I got that one guy, but maybe he's a Thomas fan, so I'm not sure. Look on that hurts. Well, the comment hurts, or... Cats hanging on to your legs with long claws, that really hurts. What time is it? It's nearly 11. Fucking hell. I've been driving for nearly 2 hours. Feel sick. Right, so off. Alright. Graham right now is doing another crash diorama. Fantastic. Is it like Thomas? Damn you. No, that's fair enough. Sophie, alright? I feel guilty now. Alright, she comes. Come on, you mooch. Come on, you're gonna hop up? She's clumpy. She doesn't wash herself, so she gets clumps, so you've always got to be calming her. Come on, give you a treat. They can all watch an already shown Henry and Gordon, and I'll give you a treat. What's that? What's that over there? So they put this flag up. Is it a racetrack? It's a racetrack. It's a petrol station and some kind of factory. Oh, and trains. But they put a big flag up there. Port Hall. It's an Indian. Oh, we've left the Indian reservation. I didn't see any like Indian stuff. Mind you, I'm looking for wigwams and that. That's probably where I've gone wrong there. Hello. Right, now it's time for a short break, and we're going to watch Henry and Gordon. Coupled together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon.
It's Thomas like you've never seen him before. With an all-new 2D animated look and laugh out loud adventures. Thomas and his friends.
Oh, I didn't know our wheels could do that. This bloody hurts. Gordon, the new season is bullshit.
Henry, you should already know that new season is bullshit.
Stop yawning. Coupled together, torn apart. Henry and Gordon.
I'm really depressed right now, so I've been prescribed happy pills.
Oh, can I try some?
No, they're not your prescription.
Oh, go on, you miserable old bastard.
Oh, all right then, but only one. Oh.
I'm Henry style, chop, 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 chop. I'm Henry style, chop, 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 chop. I'm Henry style. Where's the game? There it is. I'm Henry style. I just beat a level in a game in 0 seconds. The game couldn't handle it and crashed. What's the game? Candy Crush, you can sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can just... There's a fine sauce, look. You can just, a couple of moves and just complete it. You really just got to get lucky in that game. Sonic Generations. No one's happy pills. Apparently, well, there's millions of people take happy pills. But, they all look towards sort of mood lifters. But I was reading the thing. They're looking to psychedelic drugs to help with depression now. I'm not sure what goes on there. It's like, I'm going to your doctor. Oh, here we go. Your doctor prescribes psychedelic pills, and you're like, so how have you been? Oh, not bad, but that pink elephant followed me around with the pen. excuse me. Oh. Green Hill Zone. Sonic game, well, like the proper Sonic games, always seems as though all you have to do really is turn left and push down to spin, and you can just do the course in one go sometimes. Kind of makes it fun. It was always fun. Anyone remember Nights into Dreams? It was the game they made after Sonic. The Sonic team. That was quite a good fun thing. You sort of spin round and you spin round and you made little trails of stars, I think. And once you made a circle, anything in the circle you would pick up. And if you played it at Christmas, it turned into a Christmas snowy game. And if you played like Halloween, presumably it turned into a spooky game. I remember playing Arkham Knight, and I'd already got past the man-backed jump scare, and when the Joker does the same thing. And then one day I'm playing it, I think I'd finished the story and I'm playing it, and the bloody bat jumped out at me again. I was like, fuck, what the hell is that? And then I realised it was because I was playing it on Halloween. I was like, son of a bitch. Did he make contact, Gordon? No, he sees a dodgy fella about them pills, Gordon. Yeah. I'd be a bit embarrassed going to my doctor and saying, I'm depressed, I need happy pills. I went to see him because of chest pains. And he said, it's anxiety. And I was like, nah. And I was like, nah, it's not that. And I started taking these pills and it was that, you know. That was a jump scare, man. Yeah, I played through the game again, and I was always sort of flinching when I was, you know, Batman was attaching his claw to the top of the tall buildings. So I was always like, oh, is it going to be this bit? I think I actually watched H2O Delirious playing it just so I could find the point where that, in the story where that happens. Just so I could make it happen and get past it. Same with the Joker doing the same thing. It's weird that, innit? You won't picture him doing Mark Hamill doing the Joker voice. You just can't picture him. I don't know whether there's videos of him online actually doing the Joker voice, you know, in real life, but Bill said like he should play the Joker in the films. It's like, he can do the voice, but he wouldn't be a good on screen. That didn't stop the guy that got the moment. X Gaming 765, hello. Your Thomas PC Adventures best videos like this. Good. I'm glad. Sorry that it took so long. What about Professor Pig? Yeah, I never heard of him till I played that game, till he turned up in the game. Probably a few villains like that actually, where I was like, what the hell is that? I'm not a big comic reader, so... He was in that cartoon Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, which I recommend if you get a chance to see it. I recommend it, it's quite a good one. There was another Suicide Squad animated film where they have to break into Arkham Asylum. It tied in with the game. Batman was in it as well. That's good, and you kind of think, missed opportunity, that could have been the film, you know. Oh, that massive irrigation machine. It is, isn't it? And look, they're getting it wet. Oh, look, it turns, look. That's awesome. Makes me forget there's a corner coming up. Oh, shit! No, cat in the way! Get out the way, Sophie! Get out the way, Sophie! No! Sophie, I'm trying to be understanding. Okay, I just gotta give her another treat. Keep her happy. Oh no, I've run out. It's a good job I've got an unlimited supply of treats, Sophie. Sorry about this, guys. Hello, SJ Granson. So I hear getting wet. Yes, Paul. I'm glad to hear that. Oh. I do spoil the cat. When she first moved in, she only had a little bit of the food together. Because obviously she didn't know when the next meal was coming, so she'd pace herself, and then when she got used to just unlimited food, it was like, yep, Paul's a total pushover. When I tell her bugger off, she like runs off, but she only goes a little bit, you know, doesn't go too far, and then stops and turns around because she knows, oh, fuel, we better stop here for fuel. She knows I'll feel guilty and go, alright then, come on back. Oh look, someone's on fire. Now how do I get to all them petrol pumps there? Sorry, we're going, oh fuck, what was that? Something thudded. We're going to Tremonton. Is anyone here from Tremonton? Oh my god, Paul's coming with a rose train. Hello, Jonathan Barker. Sophie is a exotic short hair. So she's got Christ, how do I get to the petrol here? So she's like a Persian, you know, with a squashed up nose. But she's not long haired. She's just short haired, and she's tabby colours. You know, tabby colours, brown and black. Not really tabby markings, she's only got the M on her forehead. She is the friendliest kitty in the whole world. What an awkward place to put. An awkward place to put petrol pumps. I think I'll come around this way and hope I can get round here. It's going to be fun, isn't it? How the hell am I going to get through here? I might have to reverse out once I've got petrol. Fuck me. Hello, Jonathan Barker. Well, she was wandering around in the street, and various people had seen her in various car parks in town. I went to a shop that was in a nearby car park, and they took her in one day, and you know, she'd slept on one of the chairs, and then they had to kick her out. But her eyes were all closed up when she moved in. She had ear mites, so we had to put eardrops in her ears. I've got some horrible pictures of these when she's got eardrops in her ears. But her eyes were all really covered, you know, really closed. It's only, I suspect, you know, she probably belonged to an old person. Maybe that person died and her family decided they didn't want her. I think that's what it is. But when she moved in, she bloody had problems. She started weeing on the carpet and all this. It drove me mad. Spent hundreds on vinyl flooring just to stop her weeing on the carpet, which worked, so that was good. So I don't know if it was these problems she has that made her. Plus, they don't have natural tear ducts, so water doesn't come out of their eyes properly and run away, so her eyes get clammy up and that. Especially when she's eating. If she has something to eat, her eyes get clammy. Used to have to get cotton wool and hot water and give her eyes a bath, which she hated. As soon as she saw the cotton wool coming out, it's like, no. Same way the bum wipes, when they come out, she's like, no. Oh, I don't like the cat sticks now, eh? No, maybe I'll get something else out of Paul. After all, he's a total pushover, isn't he? Total pushover, yes. Yes, you are, aren't you? Oh, sometimes she just wants a fuss. Can you do an impression of the guy that what the my attempt at a South African accent? The birthday project began in 1972. It was a attempt to make a production machine. Whenever I try and do a South African accent, I always either think of District 9, I would not have any pornographic activity with one of these fucking creatures. Or the bad guys in Lethal Weapon 2. I'm checking if there's plastic on the floor. Diplomatic immunity. Always have to sort of try and do that, try and do some of them lines before you try and do the actual lines you're going to record. And Ted, the guy that worked in the factory, I used to have to watch one of the episodes, some clips of Roy Kinnear doing his voice on the series before I tried doing it. I kept trying to play it before I did. So literally I'd play a bit of a clip and then record my lines, We managed to work around it. I don't know why that sounds a little bit South African still. She had some problems, but we managed to work around it. I'd have been better stood up doing this. Bloody... how am I supposed to turn here? Get someone who can play the Joker on screen and have Hamill overdub it. Yeah, well, might work. I think you'd have to do like a really sort of sci-fi over-the-top Joker with a bizarre CGI face and that. Probably the obvious choice would get him who was Gollum to just prance around and then make it look like a CGI Joker. Pointless is pointless. What do you mean, a TV show? Nice, some behind the scenes of Bertha. Well, it's only me telling. Only me drivelling on. Couldn't. It was like rock hard just to like do that animation back then. Ridiculous now. What's that mean? Oh shit. Is that like an anti-religion message or something? Ernest the Engine Car. No, not in that. What is that? That TV show? X-Gaming 76 for fuck! Oh, shite. Has a question. Can you imagine your Thomas PC Adventures photos in the back? What do you mean, just have it playing in the background? Wouldn't that be rather annoying? Wallace and Gromit parody. What the dog gets rabies. Could never do their voices. Well, obviously not Gromit's voice, but could never do Peter Salis's voice. Have you seen the adverts they do now? It's clearly not him. You kind of think, couldn't they make more of an effort to find someone who could do Peter Salis's voice? Maybe you could invent something that creates some horrific, bloodthirsty monster. Oh, look at the city. Where are we? Is that Las Vegas? No. Oh, it's Las Vegas. I've been there. Don't really recognise the hotels, and there weren't really this many buildings that big. There's the Fun Factory. Don't remember that hotel. Looks a bit of a shithole. Where's all the hotels? Where's like... Right, screw it. We're going to Las Vegas. With our train. Oh, there's... That over there, I think is Caesar's Palace. Mind you, it's on its own. Oh look, there's... Is that the MGM Grand? And I've totally crashed. No, I don't think it is. Or is it? MGM Grand's all sort of glass and green. Me and Dan went there and we sneaked into the arena bit. You know, that they had for the boxing and stuff. There's no one in there. Sneaked in to have a look at it. And there's lots of adverts for like films and stuff, MGM, Bond films and that. I suppose now it's full of Amazon ads. I suppose if they've bought MGM, they've bought the hotel too. This guy on Twitter was speculating whether they'll do James Bond spin-off films now. I've been to Las Vegas, yes. Very long time ago. It was late 90s, sadly. Had big plans to travel, but that was all they ever did. Never left the country again. Unless you count Scotland. We were in a posh hotel. We were about a 10-minute walk down this road that was like it was like this. It was like a fucking 6-lane freeway, and it was a quality inn. To be fair, it was nice, but walking from there to the Strip, it was a bit sort of Boys in the Hood, that kind of area. I'm not commenting on the people. I'm just saying what it looked like, you know, sort of a housing estate. I mean, but there was never any trouble or anything. It was all right, and then you walk up to the Strip, and the Strip is, you know, there's no. The hotels are in charge of keeping the streets clean and everything, and there's security and everything. There's absolutely no trouble or anything, which is great. Do we see Caesar's Palace? We went into one night and realised there's this shopping centre there, and you sort of walk out. You go through the casinos and you walk out into it. Oh look, it's been a crash. They pulled him over. Look. Trying to get away from the police. Yabba dabba don't. I did the voice. The birthday project began in 1972 and was a thing with hands and talk. And I'm trying to do a South African accent. I'm checking if there's plastic on the floor. That was it. Wait, did you ask me twice, or has it just been? Yes, you did. Yeah. He's called. Oh, he's called Professor Vorsted because Vorsted is the henchman in Lethal Weapon 2. I'm checking if there's plastic on the floor. That's okay, Jonathan Barker. What was I talking about? Oh, Las Vegas. And you sort of walk out into this, and the shopping centre area. It looks like Roman streets, and it's got this. I mean, I was a bit drunk, but and it had this like painted ceiling. It's almost like you walk, because we went in there middle of the night. And you walk. It's like you're walking out into the daytime. It's awesome. And at one end, there's this big thing where the statues start talking to you and stuff, and then at the other end, there's like this big show that's all light shown and puppets and stuff talking, and it's like sort of history of the gods. Like I'm assuming they've updated it since. Like it was like an electronics store, and I started watching Godzilla that was on the playing on one of the tellies, and they must have seen me stood there for too long, so they switched it off. They didn't walk up and switch it off, they just sort of clicked. They must have clicked something in the back. So I'm like, cheeky bastard, watching that film. Kind of ignorant. What else did we do? We went to see the Hoover Dam, and we just paid for the cheapest tour that was just Hoover Dam. But because we were the only ones who paid for it that day, they put us on the more expensive tour. They kind of upgraded us, so we got to see. So we got to see Lake Mead, the lake that was made by the dam. I think I've talked about this in the Fictional. Hoover Dam's pretty impressive though. Part of the tour was something. There must be companies that pay them to take us to these factories. So we went to Ocean Spray Cranberry World, where they show you how they make cranberry juice. It's out in the middle of the desert. It's like out here where we are now. And you weren't allowed to take photos of the factory. We did go to we were grateful for the gift shop where they give you free samples to drink, which was great. I think what did Dan get? Dan got a Ocean Spray golf ball, but there was Ocean Spray t-shirts and stuff. It's like, oh shit. And then they took us to this spot where they made like pewter figurines. You know, they look like kind of, what do they call them magazines? Not Warcraft, something else. What do they call them? It's like I think they must be like board games. I know someone who plays them actually. Warhammer. They look like them, but like little pewter things, and they make all these little fantasy figures by hand, and then paint them. Pretty impressive. That's actually quite interesting. And then this other spot where I don't know what they did. I think. Oh wait, hang on. No. Was there a third spot? There was another spot with. There's a giant. Like a big roundabout. Thanks, SJ Warhammer. Giant Oh, what do they call them? They're like roundabouts, but they have that you sit on horses and they go around. They have them at fairgrounds. And it must have been like a preserved one or something. I can't remember if that was at the same place as the pewter spot. I'll have to ask Dan. Can't remember now. What do they call them? I'll see you later, X Gaming X765. What do they call them? Merry-go-rounds. Yeah, merry-go-rounds, but this was like a horse one. Proper old-fashioned looking carousel, well done. SJ's on the ball. Carousels, and it was one of these. I can't remember if that was at the same place or that was something else, but these spots were like in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, Soph. Sophie's looking at me like, what the fuck were you doing? Sorry. She thinks I'm telling her about Las Vegas. She's like, what the hell are you telling me this about? What else did we do? Went to a lap dancing club. Dan wanted to go to that. Full disclosure, he wanted to go to that, and I was too embarrassed to, pay for dances or anything. That makes me sound like a cheapskate, doesn't it? No, I was too embarrassed to ask for things like that. Anyway, so and it was full of because the electronics fair, the electronics convention that they have there every November, December was on. So there was these Japanese businessmen who went there with the wives. It's like, what? And and I went into the toilets, which the Americans call bathrooms. We were in the Luxor hotel, and I asked one of the security guys where the toilet was. He said, "Oh, you're in the bathroom?" And he kind of looked at me like I committed a war crime, like Lado. I can't remember. I've forgotten his name now. Sorry. FinM99. Anyway, I went into the bathroom in this strip club, and it had a toilet guy, his attendants, and he was handing out sweets. And I walked in, and I was like, "Oh shit," because I had a drink. And I walked in, and I was like, "Oh shit, I've walked into the kitchen by mistake." And then I looked in the corner, and there's stand-up urinals, and I was thinking, "Oh, that's a bit unhygienic." I didn't realise he was handing out sweets, so I just I was like, "What?" Walked out. I didn't stay. I was just like, "No, this is too embarrassing." I was like, "Dan, you just get your dances and we'll go." But he was like, "No, I'm staying." So I just left. And on the way back, I was walking back, and I was like, "Bloody hell, bloody last night here, bloody rubbish, this bloody crap spot," and started grumbling at this gang of trouble-looking lads who were hanging around. And in the next morning I was like, holy shit, I could have got stabbed up or anything. That happened with your grandma handing out sweets. So, can you hear her? Can you hear me mowing? Can you hear her when she mows? Listen. If you stroke her, she's like... You're a pain in the ass, aren't you, so? I get grumpy with her, but she's very forgiving. As soon as I'm being nice, it's like, "Oh, Paul's being nice." What else did we do? What else did we do in Las Vegas? I tell you what, the Luxor Hotel, if you ever go in there, I'm assuming it's the same as when we were there, that the rooms, because it's like a big pyramid, the rooms are built into the inside of the walls of the pyramid. So if you go in, casinos along the bottom, along the ground floor. And if you're in the middle of the casino and look up, you're direct, you're looking straight up at the top of the pyramid, and you can see the windows and stuff in the sides. And it's really if you don't like heights, which I don't, it's pretty like creepy. I'd hate to be like in the what I assume is like the penthouse up there, because you'd basically look out the window and see this sheer drop with nothing along the sides, and this big casino at the bottom. That'd absolutely freak me out. I'd have to leave. I'd like put me in the fucking ground floor. Didn't see anyone famous, didn't see any like boxers as greeters or anything. It was a shame. There's a couple of people dressed as Egyptians when we were there. We missed a book signing by James Caan, which was a shame. Missed him, but I feel like I'd have bought his book. Oh, I won't read that. Hello, James Caan, right, yeah. I've seen 2 of your films, Misery and Godfather. There you go. What else have I seen? Misery, Godfather. That's it, I'm not bloody feeding you anymore. See, she doesn't eat a proper cat food, she just eats treats. Stop it. Stop it. Big mooch. King of the moochers. What else did we do? I'll tell you something I noticed. It must be American carpets, but massive static build up, and all the handrails on the stairs are metal, and every time you touched him you get electric shocks. Dan, they didn't bother Dan, he'd walk up the stairs and he'd just be like brushing his hand over it, and you keep hearing like psst, 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 as he's walking up, and like, it scared the life out of me. I hated him. I'm like that at work, if you're throwing out a plastic bag of recycled plastic, that when you touch the next trolley or cage, you're going to get electric shock off it. I always try to grab it really fast, everyone always wonders what the hell I'm doing, so you don't get a chance to feel the electric shock. I'm a right pussy. But yeah, it was fun. So if you sat in front of the comments, I will get back to the comments soon, I promise. Have these cat sticks, you didn't finish them, you little bugger. Oh, I'm mean, aren't I, so. Oh my god, it's bloody stop and start all the friggin' time. Hello, Finam99, I'm just talking about you. We'll talk about war crimes, and Jonathan Burke has a question. Did the fat friend Thomas does he have a name? No, he was in the titles as Fat Friend. And he was played by a girl, so you can't use her name. I guess you can call him whatever you like. Chubbs McGee. S.J. Johnson's grandma went to America in the 80s, late 1980s, to New York. But she looked very much Eastern European. People thought she was a Russian spy. Bloody hell. I suppose there was that paranoia. I had a relative who went to Las Vegas in late 70s, early 80s, and there was areas that the police would say, you're not walking down there. They literally say to the tourists, you are not walking down there, because there was a lot of Vietnamese immigrants had moved in. So obviously there were troubled areas. We went to Fremont Street, and that's like the old That's like the old Las Vegas that you'd see on, Diamonds Are Forever. Spots like that, before the strip was there, and that's more of a be careful kind of spot, We took a taxi there, and when we got there, the taxi guy was like, "Okay, you guys be careful around here," and it was like, "Oh shit, that makes me feel nervous." We went to a shop it was a clothes shop that was run by Los Angeles people, Los Angelians, I think they're called. Can't remember what they're called. And they were saying, "Yeah, we're from Los Angeles," and they pointed to me and said, "You'd be shot for wearing that shirt." I was like, "Okay, thanks very much. We'll be off now. Bye." But we didn't go in any casinos. It was kind of right. We've had a look. Let's go now. You see it now in some films. It's got a big roof over it now, and it's like a big screen, and they play stuff on it, animations and stuff. Hello, Joseph Kuan. Sorry about the terrible. Hello, Titles Pacific. Sorry about the terrible pronunciation of names. What did you feel during the making of Resident Evil Prodigy 1? Anxiety to try and get them finished. First one, I only had 2 people sort of, not pushing me, just sort of asking how it's going and that. And Prodigy 1, a lot of people, "Get it finished! Why is it finished? Get it finished!" I think because people liked Bertha for the horror element, which wasn't really the point of it. I guess I felt an obligation to make it as horrific as possible, and I guess that made me go a bit too far. So I guess that was always on my mind, sort of get it done, get it, always looking at it and what can I do now, how can I make this more horrific, so like where I could, when I thought there wasn't enough horror, you had like drills going into Annie and Clarabelle's head and things like that, Clarabelle's head, wasn't it? That kind of thing. Fun. And the ending of Shed 17, it was in the back of my head, sort of, it's got to be, really horrible screams, and then the sound was a bit too soft. What the fuck's this guy doing? The sound's a bit too soft, so background rumbles and stuff, anything to give it weight and horror and intensity, nasty stuff. Constantly looking at the effects and how can I make this more gory, how can I make this, which, I know the effects aren't great, but you're constantly looking at them to try and get more effects, so the smoke and stuff coming out of them and stuff like that. Went too far. I like, I still insist on having my own sort of silly, silly nostalgia humour, that kind of thing. Like the Intercity adverts and stuff like that, Never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not a horror fan, believe it or not. And especially not jump scare games, definitely not. No. Oh yeah, it was you said something before, didn't you? You love those other documentaries in Project G1. I still insist on having the sort of nods towards old telly. If you ever watch Dan Duke, that kind of stuff. The nods towards other TV and that kind of thing. So I like having all that. The sort of the Channel 4 documentaries that lie to you and stuff like that. Trying to make like the BBC News bits and the Sky News bits look authentic, that kind of thing. Like when Keith's on the TV, I know it kills the video storm dead in Shed 17, but when Keith's on doing all these interviews and stuff, try to have little nods towards real TV references and stuff. So you got Richard Keys saying stuff that he'd said at the time about when he got fired from Sky and that kind of thing. The Terry Wogan stuff, you know. I like trying to make stuff look authentic as well, so, you know, trying to make my VCR effect look good, kind of thing. Hello, Joseph Kachkawan. I think I already said hello, haven't I? Sorry. I've got a turn here. Help, I'm a road train. Do you like Among Us? Never played it. I've seen it being played. I don't really get it. Can you sing? No. You know, one time I'd be so embarrassed to sing anything in front of anyone. And now just sing daft stuff on here and that, you know. I was singing Match of the Day when we were doing the footy and that kind of thing. I guess as I got older, I don't give a toss what people think anymore. I wouldn't sing because I think I'm a good singer, if you know what I mean. If I was doing a video and I needed a good singer, I wouldn't be the one singing, you know. Okay. When people ask for me to do my Keith impression, it's usually him rapping. Is there a kicking ball for Europe 2021? Do you mean like an official ball? There'll be I assume Adidas make it, and they have the contracts for that. There will be a Euro 2021 ball. Pro Evo actually has the license for Euro 2020. Obviously the game, you know, it was for last year, but they do have the official ball on there. Official balls cost a fortune. So you know, a proper regulation ball, you know, that's the right size and weight. They're in the 100. Well, they cost about 100 now. It's a nightmare. Let me just navigate this road before I read the messages. Here we go. What are we on? 2 hours 40. 2 minutes 40. Seems like forever. Is there a kicking ball for Europe 2021? That's what I call football. So yeah, So you do mean like an official ball? Yeah, there is. You know, there's always stuff like that. They love to cash in on stuff like that. I'm sure you know, like shirts and everything cost an absolute bomb. Jessica Jensen asked what I think of. Oh no. I don't have any problem with that. They can do what they want. And even if I had an opinion, I wouldn't be telling you it. SJ Jensen goes, what the fuck? SJ Jensen, you seem to have like 3 or 4 conversations at once, and I'm like, what's he reacting to now? My football thing, or what? Yeah, I'm gonna get Pro Evo out before the Euros, and I'm gonna play through the tournament, because it's got the official tournament with the proper teams and everything. I'm gonna try and do England in the tournament, just for fun. I know I'm doing Newcastle Korea, but yeah, I'm gonna do England Euros. I might even try and play the official team as well. I'm even going to put a waistcoat on and talk rubbish. I'm not really. Well, I talk rubbish anyway, but you know. Oh, it's the one where they're having a storm and Brian takes drugs. Always annoys me this. It's like, hey, look how clever we are with our amazing animations, but there's some poor people in Korea have to make all this stuff. You know, they go to like this Disney dimension where it's all really fancy animation, and it's like, well, it's not really you being clever, is it? It's all these poor buggers in Korea animate that. Anyway. Hello, X Gaming X76. Where I thought you were going? Don't read comments while taking sharp corners. Joseph Kashkawan is a collector of Batman trains. They're the authentic looking ones, aren't they? And double O gauge. I used to have some. When I was a kid I had the Royal train, which was a limited edition one, and the Intercity, which seemed to be for sale everywhere. I never really kept it up though. I never really got like a lot of never really got a lot of scenery or anything for it, which is a shame. I never had the room though to set it up. In The Simpsons, yeah, The Simpsons did a thing where they say on the commentary that, you know, they had problems with the animation company because they were making jokes like that, which I can understand, probably annoying. What's this? This is American Truck Simulator. Which Intercity? The 125 seemed to be everywhere. And then you just had an oval. So I had 2 ovals and I added some straight lines to it so I could make one oval slightly bigger than the other. So they would go, you know, I'd have 2 ovals and I got some for making a branch line and made some points so they could cross and things, but I should have kept it up. Oh dear. Oops. Where am I going? Here we go. But they were Welsh of making that scene, exactly. They did it a few times, haven't they? Made fun of the Koreans. Not racist wise, I mean, you know. I have the Hornby Coca-Cola train set. Oh right, is that like a sort of the holidays are coming truck but a train? Big Santa on the coach, on the truck. The holidays are coming. Oh, it's Coca-Cola holiday. That fills me with dread because of work. We've already started talking about Christmas. Whether it's, you know, because last year it was absolute chaos. I think if it's going to be like that, I would actually quit. Just quit my job, find something else. First high speed train, yeah. Was it the? Whoa, what's that? Whoa! Look at that! Wow, how cool is There's no way we're getting down off this. When I saw ramp, I actually thought it's a ramp and we're gonna launch our truck. Oh no 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 no! I actually hit reverse as the. I actually used reverse as the brake. Then that was stupid, wasn't it? We are screwed. There's no way I'm getting down. Look at this thing. I'm screwed. Try and straighten it out. Dry Ram has just graduated, well done. Can't actually get up any higher. Damn. If I could just get it to... Oh. If I can just get it to drive down... Now what's happening? Why are we doing hazards? Shit. What have I done? Oh, there we go. I need the trucks at the bottom to roll down first. Oh shit. I wonder if I can sort of turn it. This is never going to work. I have to drive through the forest. I can get through there. There's no way I can turn though, is there? I'm screwed. Think about getting a Hornby Thomas. Yeah, you should try and do something. Try and do a live action fan film. That'd be well cool. I mean, the wooden ones are good as well. People, when people make the effort, you can tell. And people really, try and make it look as authentic as they can. You can tell. But a proper like Bachman one or something would be pretty cool. Right, let me turn. What have you done now? Yeah, I've gone up the ramp. This is like a runaway ramp. I mean, this is great, except it's only good if you run away here. So what I need is for... If that truck at the bottom... See, look, that won't roll with me. The truck will roll. But that... The cab will roll, I mean, but that truck... I need that to be the heaviest. I'm screwed. Right, hang on. Oh, I can't even do this with one bloody truck. One trailer, I mean. What the hell? How the hell am I supposed to do this? I suppose it depends what sort of fan film you want to do. I mean, some people have Thomas meets Bambi, and it's like, what? Okay, can I turn? I'm screwed. Wow, I can't even turn. Okay, we're going... Oh, fuck. I can't even go through there. Not with this load. It's the American equivalent of Gordon's Hill. This is called Paul's Stupid Hill. I think we have to call for roadside assistance. Ah, there we go. Because we are screwed. Trying around at this random thought last night. Would Thomas Gertzy use the failed clone skeleton as a Halloween decoration? I don't think he's that much fun. I don't think he's a fun guy. Where would I be in the fun time? Where is Thomas Gertzy involved in the fun time? I don't play Among Us, no. I'm not. I don't really get it. I've never tried it, but I wouldn't really get it. I've seen it played, and I'm like, I don't get it. What they're doing. Okay. We need to find petrol. Hopefully around here. Voltson Motors. Oh look, there's cars on display. I'd always be watching them thinking they're going to roll off. If I worked there, I'd be like terrified all the time. Don't come down. We probably should have waited to see if a train would come. Don't give up, Paul. I did, sorry. I gave up. We're going to Alamosa. Oh. Got the differential lock on, whatever that is. Gordon's Hill. I can't make it. I will make it. I have made it. I'm completely ungrateful to whoever helped me. I can't remember who helped me. There's a American water tower. Look, America. Oh shit! I was looking at the American water tower. If you don't like it, you can get it. Oh, I feel like shit. It was Edward, but Matt then. Oh dear. We could, we've got a bit of money now, we could buy a truck and then give it to a driver, make a bit more money. I guess I've made more in this? Fuck. I was going to say, because they don't crash much. I keep forgetting these trucks have a nose. I prefer the Euro trucks because they have a flat face like Sophie. You know when you're going to bump into someone. This fucker's not going to move, is he now? Damn it, Paul, sorry. Paul feels guilty and other stories. Sorry. Why can't you drive properly, Paul? Sorry. If I ever had my own series titled The Other Railway, basically. The Other Railway, basically the plot is The Other Railway is my own series. Oh right, so it's an alternative railway and it's got some of the more famous. So it's got real engines in it, but you give them faces. So you could have like a Nigel Gresley, and Nigel's got a face, and a Flying Scotsman. Oh wait, they've done Flying Scotsman with a face. Pretty cool, wasn't it? Would it be on Soda? Or is it on your own fictional island? What do you call the island? Lesbos. When the Greek economy was in meltdown, I watched by the Isle of Lesbos because I had a great idea for a theme park. That's not my joke, that's someone else's. Episode 5, I'm sorry I've not done much on it recently, but I did do some today, just sort of, you know, I'm just animating and then I'll be rendering, which involves sort of leaving the computer on overnight to render. Rendering is going to be quicker because I'm not doing 4K anymore, because it makes no difference. I've even watched on a 4K TV and I'm like, meh. Anyway. Yeah, I've got one more scene to do. And then, you know, you've got to render the animation bits. I know where I'm putting my cameras and everything, so that's handy. Then, stills to do. Stills are easy. You just have to, like, animate some eyes and stuff. Then you start editing, then you realise the scenes that you missed out. You know, you need some shots that you didn't do originally, so you've got to go back and do that. Look at that, look at that. Wow, America's beautiful. Should we do the song? No. Wow, look at that. You Americans are real lucky. It's like real like wilderness and that. You can really like sort of get lost in the wilderness and like there's no one around. And there's animals that will tear you apart, which is absolutely awesome. Snakes that can kill you, which is absolutely awesome. Elk. Canada's got elk. They kill more people than like whole wars. I'm joking, they don't, but they do kill a lot of people. What if they didn't use E2 classes in the first claw attempt? What if they used it? See, I don't know the classes or anything. I'm not that kind of. I'm not a train expert. Sorry. You'd have to make your own mind up there. Or if you mean that big American engine that was on the branch line in the titles, what if it was that? I did think, you know, what if the engines actually looked a lot different to the engines in the series? But I wasn't much of a modeler. I mean, I'm not much of a modeler. Oh shit! I'm not much of a modeler now, but I'm a lot better than I was. That's not being clever, but it was. You're still going to use Flying Scotsman, very wise. It's literally on England only, part of the NWR mainland part of it. So you'd have it on the mainland, sort of a bit of a fictional mainland. You could have like sort of suggestive tongue-in-cheek names. Ballshire and, you know, off the top of my head. Cockville. You could name a town after Sophie. She wouldn't care. You would call it Grumpy Catshire. Yes, I watched Thomas and Friends. I watched it when it first started. It was awesome. Basically, it was like just so much better quality than anything else that was on. Which probably isn't fair to say that, but it just seemed that way. They really, you know, they must have worked hard on it. You know, had a really good fitting theme tune, and you know, the voiceover guy was a really clever idea. I mean, who would have thought of that? Oh, we'll get a Beatles drummer to do the voiceover. How do they know he'd be good at it? Now, do I go this? Yes, go this way. This place seems familiar. This seems like one of these places I've got stuck before. How would SB 4449 phase with that? That's it. You see, I'm stuck. I can't answer that. Sorry. It will mainly be a dock and more individual centres. The light will above the light. You lost me there. You know Angry Birds? I used to play Angry Birds all the time. When I first got an iPad, played Angry Birds. That was great. You actually paid for it and you didn't have adverts. Then you had to get Android and it's like full of ads and it's like, oh, fuck off ads. But yeah, sorry, yawning. Yeah, it's like Angry Birds. It was kind of satisfying, wasn't it? It was launching birds at the thing. Impossible on a small screen. You've got to be on an iPad or something. Absolutely impossible on a phone. You just like, you know, and then, oh no, I move my finger slightly, and now he's going somewhere else. Sophie's the capital. Oh right, awesome. Sophie, the capital's named after you. You're not care, she's asleep. Got a big tuft in her leg. Can I pull that off? No, that'll need shaving off. Sorry, boo. Sometimes you just pull the tufts off when they're really sticking out, but that's going to have to be shaved off. It's full of little patches on her fur because I'm having to shave off clumps. Alright, you're going to use classical music. Yeah, try and get on that, Wiki Commons to find music that's, copyright free. You're allowed to use it, and then you shouldn't have any problems with YouTube. Saying that, I got some copyright free music for the a bit of classical music from, I'll see you later on, NG Lemon. A bit of classical music from the Godfather 3 when Thomas is crying at the end of Project G1. He's like going, no, and that's playing, and then you have the flashback bit with him and Gordon. And I'm running out of petrol. And so I got this, this music that was allowed, I could use it, and this software that they use to spot copyrighted material recognised that tune as something else. Same bit of music, but someone else performed it. I listened to both bits of music, they were very different. How the hell they mixed them up, I don't know. But and there's no option to actually say they've got it wrong. There's just options to say, oh, I've got the rights to use this, or I bought this on a CD, so I own it. There's options for that, but there's no option to actually say you've got it wrong, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Wiki Commons, you can get like copyright free classical music. I'm not sure movie theme tune though. I'm pretty sure Dam Busters isn't you know, open. I don't think it's. I think it's still copyright. I think it's still owned by someone. I'm guessing it's Studio Canal or someone like that. I mean, a lot of old films are, you know, they don't have any. They're not owned by anyone anymore because, you know, they can be on any. There's loads of apps that have old films on them and stuff, don't they? You know, like whatever quality they can find, they just stick them on there. Same with. There's a channel like Talking Pictures. It was the channel after that, and it was literally films ripped off. It was ripped off YouTube. Literally, they ripped off YouTube and then stuck on this channel. No care at all for the picture quality or anything. Fucking crime. Good films and that as well that are just because they don't own by anyone. Golden Globus really messed up because they bought Elstree Studios, but as well as the studios, then they were buying all these Elstree films. They were about, so you know, there was all this worry about all these classic films just ending up, you know, owned by people who aren't going to look after them or anything. I think Studio Canal bought a lot of stuff like that. It's owned. The Damn Bus is owned by the RAF. You sure? You're winding me up there. I'm not sure who owns it, but I'm pretty sure the RAF don't own it. Unless it was like a propaganda film or something. I'm gonna look that up. Not now, but I'm gonna look that up. You know, even if it's, you know, even if it's true, it's kind of fascinating. Like, was it like a propaganda thing for the RAF? I mean, it wasn't made in wartime. Maybe it was. Weird. Did they somehow buy it so it would be preserved and it'd be looked after? You might be able to find like a copyright-free recording someone else has done of it. Oh, do you mean the music is owned by the RAF? Do they have the license so they can play it at air shows or something? Anyway, yeah. Still show Dam Busters with a disclaimer on TV, and that's always I always wince and cringe because I know when Richard Todd gets off his plane and shouts at the dog, you always kind of cringe like, ooh. Oh, for God's sake, I don't need to weigh, I need fucking petrol. High speed weight. Oh, a little bit too far. Oh, I feel like shit. Any petrol? I wonder if there's petrol over there on the left. Sorry, someone asked where I was. Sorry, we are in Lamar. Oh, we're nearly there, look. Colorado Springs, if that helps. Actually, Colorado Springs might be a town, but we're heading somewhere called Lamar. Don't worry about not chatting much. I'm singing. Oh look, there's a thing. wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Uh-oh, it's a train. Train, guys. Oh, exciting, look, train. Woo. It's going to be really long, isn't it? I'm longer than that train. What the fuck, what stopped me then? It shows we're in a positive light, doesn't really, it's got a real downer ending. Like, a lot of people died and there wasn't really much of a, wasn't even much of a positive outcome. Maybe your teacher didn't want the dog being named. Sorry to dwell on that, but do you recognise the bit Star Wars ripped off as well in Dam Busters? The dialogue when they're in the planes. Holy crap! What if they went too far and renamed Chewbacca? It wouldn't be a big film anymore, would it? It would have been redubbed. Han Solo would have said something else. Han Solo and the Capture of the Millennium Falcon. And this is my pet, Dave. It's like a different voice. Dave. Wasn't it called something different back in the 70s? No, wasn't called anything different. No. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it quits now because it is gone 12. We've been driving for 3 hours and 12 minutes, and I am absolutely knackered. I've got a cat I have to shave a little bit. So I'm going to go. So, I'll see you later, guys. Don't forget to stay cool and